Guys, I got so scared. I was literally reaching into my bag right here, and I literally could not find this pre-workout, which I literally just bought a week ago. It is the Magnum Opus. I'm not sponsored by them. I just wanted to try out the pre-workout. It's pretty good. Honestly, it's not bad. Would rate it like a 7 out of 10. It's not anything insane. Hey guys, my name is Trax, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and leave a like down below. If you're already subscribed, I love you. If you're not, you're gonna not make progress in the gym if you do not subscribe in the next 3 seconds. I'm giving you literally 3 seconds to do that. All right, you did it? Okay, thank you. But that's literally not what I'm looking for. Just a couple of updates. I'm starting a new program. That is right, I'm starting a powerlifting program. I'm not doing a bodybuilding program. It is kind of like a powerlifting hypertrophy mix, but you know, that's completely fine. I really think that I have a lot of potential because I am 6'2" and I am only weighing at almost 180 pounds, like barely. So like what that tells me is that, you know, I could gain 40 pounds and look good. Because today I did a body fat test. I did a genetic calculator test on like how much muscle I can gain in my lifetime. And those two things surprised me. Apparently I'm 11.8% body fat. I don't know if I want to believe that or not because I thought I was 15% body fat. So to be safe, I'll say I'm 12 or 13% body fat, which is still really good for like to be bulking at that body fat percentage. And yeah, also the genetic potential calculator said I can be 220 pounds at 15% body fat. I don't know if that's accurate. I really like to underestimate, so I will say that I can be 200 pounds at 15% body fat. So the good news is that I can extend my bulk to 210 pounds or 200 pounds, which is like, I'm so happy. But anyways, right now I want to take a look. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a little tip here. Not really a tip, a life tip. You're having a shitty day. You're having a bad day. Take some pre-workout and hit the gym. Hit some heavy compound movements, and your mood will completely change. But after now that I've taken the pre-workout, I'm going to be walking inside of the gym. Just put my mask on because it's mandatory here inside unless you're exercising, and let's hit a workout. Alright guys, so the topic that I want to talk about today is going to be about why you're not making progress optimally or why you're not making progress as fast as you want. So a lot of people DM me on Instagram and ask me why they're not making progress. They give me their body stats. They tell me that they're 5'11", they weigh 140 pounds, and they're not seeing progress after going to the gym for X amount of time, right? So that's super common. I probably have gotten at least like 30 DMs on my Instagram asking me that, if not more. But the essence of that is that there's 3 factors that could be affecting that. It's your training, your recovery, and your diet. Those are the only things that can be the reason. You know, there's probably like a 0.1% chance that there's a reason other than anything like that. So if you have like some sort of genetic like disease or something, but you know, 99.9% of you, it falls under these 3 categories. So in terms of diet, it's really simple. You're probably just not eating enough. You think you're eating enough, but you're really not. And that just comes down to tracking your calories, because personally, I didn't really gain as much weight as I wanted till I consistently tracked my calories every single day on MyFitnessPal. Now, a lot of people that I talk to say they hate tracking calories on MyFitnessPal, and I completely understand that. I personally love it, but if you don't like it, then you know that's your prerogative, right? You can always eyeball food and then, you know, count it and add it up on a calculator. That's not a bad idea. So, you know, for diet, just literally just track how much you eat. You're probably not eating enough. If you're not gaining weight at that certain amount of calories, increase it by 200 or 300, and you will gain weight eventually at one point. So that's one thing that you need to have in check. And the next one would be training. So if you're training a body part once per week, you are not going to make optimal progress. So if you're doing like a chest, arms, bicep split, like you're doing chest in a day and then you're doing back the next day and you're doing legs, you're not going to make progress because it's just not optimal for a natural lifter to do that, because your muscles do take 48 hours to recover. So if you're literally training it once a week and it takes 48 hours to recover, why are you leaving 7 days in between for recovery? You literally have another chance to make your muscles grow, right? I have a friend who worked out for 2 years. by doing only working out the muscle 1 day a week. And I got him to do a push-pull legs split, which is a 2 times a week split, and his progress pretty much skyrocketed. He was 170 back then, now he's 205 pounds. So that's great. Good to see that progress going. And yeah, the last it would be recovery. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting more than 6 hours a night per sleep? I know 6 hours is not optimal. It definitely is not optimal, but that's, in my opinion, the minimum you need to function properly and progress in the gym. Ideally, you would want to have 8 hours, but we all know school and all that stuff gets in the way. Just try to have a consistent sleep schedule. And I still struggle with that. Whenever I'm not making progress, it's usually because of that. But in my opinion, I would say that what's very important would be diet is probably one of the most important things, because even if you're getting less sleep and you're eating a lot, it's completely okay. There's no issue. Other than you're gonna have maybe slower gains, as opposed to if you were, not eating at all and sleeping more, you're just gonna get skinnier, right? But I would also say training is probably the least important, even though I would say all three of them are important. I'm just ordering them in positions. But yeah, that's pretty much the fundamentals of it. Like if one of the things that I said caught your eye, it's probably, yeah, you're probably doing something wrong in terms of that. That's personally like how I've overcome plateaus. Like, for example, I was stuck at 160 for the longest time, like probably even a year, to be honest. And I was recomping and whatnot. But like, and then now in March I was 161, and then now I'm 176. So like I broke that plateau by eating more and training consistently and properly, because my training was just not good like before, or my diet was just not good. I mean, it was okay. Like I clearly made amazing progress, but I mean, there's always a better method, right? So yeah, that's pretty much the bread and butter of things.